Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is episode 2 of StoneBlock. Today we're going to make a Crucible and power it with Yellorium. We're going to make a builder's one. We're going to use some of the Cyclic cable and see what we think of that. We're going to use that to automate both our sand and our soul sand. We're going to make some bonsais. We're going to do a manual mob farm, including witch water, some feral lanterns, and a loot bag opening system as well. So let's get started. I updated the pack since last time. So down here, notice where it says BQ admin default load. You need to type that in after you update the pack. Hit enter. Then when we do this, and I got water off camera, so I can claim that one. I got iron mesh off camera, I can claim that one. Diamond mesh, claim that one. I did some sieving, got that. Killed a couple of mobs, got that. We did that one. So I made some drawers off camera. You see them in the background. I made a slave. Why I didn't like my slave? Don't know why I didn't like it. So now we can do that one. And that's it. Okay, let's see what all we got for loot. Diamond Furnace. That's a good reward. Not as good as the... you can get a better one, the Ultimate Furnace. Those things will be handy later. Like, this is all good stuff, but nothing that I'm getting really excited about. Do I want? I hate having shields in my hand. I don't like. And viaducts. I'll probably use them sometime. Okay. I'll get all this stuff out of my inventory. I don't want to carry around a shield. I probably should. I've died a couple of times from those evolved Endermen when I've gone to kill them. All right, so let's get started on our stuff here. First off, oh, and I did lots of sieving while we were off camera. And for all my complaining about the Invar hammers, I used all 3 of them and then started working on an iron hammer to get all the stone I needed to do this, because I haven't made my cobble gen. We're going to make that in a sec. I'm going to try to do it right now, actually. So porcelain clay, bone meal and clay. Use that to make our crucible. You've seen this being done 100 times before. Not exciting. We'll skip over those 2 until that's ready. Now for paper, the way we can get that is we take a hammer, we hit a log, and we got 19 this time. We could get 20, we could get 18, we could get whatever. It's a variable amount. And then you take 3 of them and you get 6 paper. They're called wood chips, by the way. Put the 6 paper in there. Now we've got books. We want 6 books. Take our 6 books, put them here. We get 2 bookshelves. Come over here. Take our 2 bookshelves and turn them into 2 magical wood. Take our 2 magical wood with a gold, and we get a builder's wand from Extra Utilities 2. So what's so good about this? We've got stone wands, we got iron wands, diamond wands. Well, this can place 9 at a time, so at the iron wand level. However, it doesn't use any durability, so it's way better that way. Don't have to keep making iron wands. Also, it doesn't have to be in a straight line. It could be a 3x3 that it places for its 9. So all around, it's definitely better than an iron wand. Diamond wand's a whole different animal. It can place, 1,500 blocks or something, so that's a different thing. But for the purpose that I want to use it for, to place compressed cobble, this thing's ideal. All right. So this thing's probably ready by now. Yes, it is. We're going to come over here. We're going to... Now, I got some Yellorium dust when I was sieving. I cooked it up. Got these brick. Got those and made them into a block. And we'll come over here. This is temporary. I'm going to be I haven't decided where I'm putting my smelter yet, but when I put my smelter, I'm going to put this beside it. And we're going to take 4 cobble. Put them in there. And notice it's the rate 20 times. The torch is only 1 time. So that's pretty quick. And so in the meantime, let's move on to this stuff, and then we'll come back to that. This is the Cyclic fluid cable. You need brick stairs. They're made like that. The bricks are made by bricks, which are made by cooking clay. So we get 8 of those for that. This is a regular dropper, regular iron pressure plate. And I'm making 8 of these fluid extraction cables. You place those on the thing you want it to come out of. These are the item cables. They use iron instead of gold. And iron again for the item extraction cables. And the other thing we want right now is a sink. So terracotta, which is just cooked clay. We're going to come over here. We're going to place that down. Then we're going to take the fluid extraction cable. And notice I'm pointing at the sink when I do this. And it filled up those 2 things immediately. So see that white thing? That's where it's extracting from. Point at whatever you want it to connect to that way. So we can take these off our bar for now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the item extraction cables. We're going to put one on the bottom there and one on this. I had to press shift. Don't know why. Okay, and there. Then what we're going to do is take a block of some dust. We're going to put it up here. And look at how fast that thing's going. So we're already up to 20. So these cables are really, really quick. However, they do have a downside. A couple of them, actually, that I noticed so far. They may have more. I just happen to notice 2 so far. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say I put down a couple of chests like this. And I stick an item extraction on the top chest there. And then one of the item cables there. This should pull out of the top chest and put it in the bottom chest, right? All looks good. So let's try that. Well, it left the top chest, never made it to the bottom chest. Where the hell did it go? Well, let's try this. Went over here. So why did it go over here and not in there? Well, the issue is when it wraps around like this and it's touching that, that's when it doesn't seem to work. Now, it took me forever to figure that out because I'd set this up very differently. I had it all neater and more compact. And it just wouldn't work. And I'm going, well, is it because I'm using barrels? Is it because I'm using drawers? Is it something else? Is it clay? What is it? Why it works sometimes, it wouldn't work other times. I'm testing it and untesting it. It took me forever to figure this part out. But that seems to be the problem. It can't wrap around in a U shape like that. The other thing I haven't figured out how to do, I'm not saying it can't, I just haven't figured out how, is to stop it from connecting to things I don't want it to connect to. Normally you hit it with a wrench or something and it would stop it, but that didn't seem to work here. Ooh, something I haven't done and I need to do right away. Ancient spores. Get them from sifting sand, place it on that, and you get mycelium. And it can't be flint. It needs to be something better. It's either the iron or the diamond one that gives you that. Notice how this is transforming this water here into witch water. If this was one closer, it would affect this. But because it's further away, it can't reach this. And I need one to be witch water, one to be water. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to transform. So let's go do some other stuff in the meantime. Our lava. We probably have our lava by now. Yes, we do. Let's not be running with that in our hand. And that's going to be backwards, isn't it? Yes, it is. And then we get our cobblestone generator. And actually, I hadn't planned this, but I was thinking about it just before I recorded. I probably should upgrade it to an iron one. Not the piston. There, now we've got the tier 2. Actually, I've got enough diamonds to do the upgrade on this, but do I want to use that many of my diamonds right now? 8 of those? All right, we'll do the diamond one. Now, the next one takes blaze rod, so we can't go any further right now. Now, I have a compacting drawer I've already made. So we'll go place this somewhere. Stick a compacting drawer on top. And it'll fill up with cobble that way. And I can just walk over here and pull compressed cobble out whenever I want to do stuff now. And it'll fill up really quick. All right, so let's not run around with the last of our diamonds. Who's next? Bonsais. So just some bricks and some dirt. Come over here. Put our bonsais there. And we got hopping bonsais. If you're wondering what this is, that's the Pharaoh lantern. I decided not to do it in the middle. I'm going to do it at the end. Because I've got to knock down all the torches when I place it. And I don't want you to have to wait. So, as for saplings, I was going to just put down oak saplings on these things so I could get some wood and do it that way. But I decided this was better. This will give me string and wood. This will give me, whoops. This will give me paper and wood. And the other thing I want is the Menril saplings because I wanted the option of using the integrated tunnels instead of these cyclic ones for when it won't work, won't do what I want it to. The integrated tunnels can do way more. These cyclic ones are very, very simple. And they're just as fast for the integrated tunnels. And I left one open because I'm going to be when I start opening those loot bags, I'm going to get other saplings that I want to grow even more than these ones here. All right. Who's next? How are we doing on our witch water? Oh, we're only 50%. So we're going to be a little while on that. So I spent hours looking through NEI for new things. And one of the things I notice, I'm always looking for a better way to handle lighting in the early game before I can make any of the good stuff. And this one was really simple. A piece of glass and a torch. And you make a lamp with that. And these things don't look too bad either. So let's say, for instance, I was going to replace all of these, but I'm about to put down a feral flare lantern, which is the better solution. But these things aren't too bad. Let's show you what they would have looked like. So I got to put those on the floor instead, and that would look a lot better than the torches. And I'm sure I saw it, and I forget what it was. I think there's something that can disguise this block so that it looks like stone, or even like something else, rather than a torch. Don't really care that much. These things look pretty good anyways. But they have a tendency to grab my eye when I really want to be paying attention to other things. So we'll put this back and put our torch back on. There we go. But I am going to use 2 of these upstairs. So next thing we're going to want upstairs is going to be Lapis lamps. I'm going to make 2 of those, so it's just a regular redstone lamp, which is glowstone, which I got glowstone dust. 4 of those together makes me a glowstone. And I need a wrench to turn my piston. There's 3 other things I need for upstairs: piston, button, and redstone torch. I've already made those. And that's our crescent hammer. Let's get that off our bar for now. Okay, and that was tin in the center of the crescent hammer. And, oh, it's not that I'm looking at. It's this. And it's still not ready. What else do we need to do? Well, we'll make this for now. So it's 2 gold, more glowstone, that. Yeah, I don't have to rip down all the torches right now. Okay. So I'm going to place this one. Whoops. I'm going to place it under my dirt right there. See, it does not need to be able to reach the area that you're doing. It places blocks through. Got 1 spawnable space down here for right now, and it places little bits of light anywhere within 16 of where this thing is placed. So it can reach up about 20. Actually, it might place them as far away as 20. And I'm 24 up, so I'm safe in my mob farm up top. Actually, I'm 28 up. But this doesn't seem to be happening right away, so I want to go do other stuff. We'll do that for now. But I got to break down all these torches or it's not going to place any little lights. There we go, just in time. Oh, and the other one I'm going to place down here. Actually, let's do that. Place the other one right here. Because I'm placing them on the 25. See how... What's the 101 part? Oh, there, right where this torch is. Yeah. So that's where I want to place it. And again... Oh, wrong tool. Oh well. Where's our other feral flare lantern? So what do I mean by the 25s? As you can see, this is a 975 1000, and the other one over here in the center here is minus 1000, minus 1000. So I'll place them around at every 25, and that way I get good coverage. Did I grab my witch water yet? No, I didn't. Okay, and so then we can go up top. I've got a faster way up, but I just wanted to give you some concept of distance rather than just appearing there. I set another home up here. And there's lots of different ways of doing things like that in this pack. I don't have any of the other ways yet. There's like a warp book. No more mobs up here? Okay. So one of the things we're going to do is I'm going to take out that block there. Why is there a hole in the back? I don't know what that hole was doing there. And we'll do it over here as well. Now the advantage to these feral flares is they give off light, so I can see their feet now. Only they can still spawn. It's not the type of light that's going to stop them from spawning. Now, for the witch water, the way we're going to do that, and this is the standard setup where I've got half slabs on the floor, half slabs there, so I can see their feet. They can't see me at all. So I need my button, and it's going to go right here. And I'll be able to press that, and witch water will come down. So how do I go about doing that? Well, we're going to dig up a hole through here. And I need something to stand on. Guess we'll use cobble. And this is where we're going to put our redstone torch. So we'll just put a regular torch there for now. And we're going to put our piston right here. And we'll hit the piston. Till it's pointing up. And then we can put a torch underneath it, and that puts it into that position. Okay. We're going to have to dig up a couple more here. Notice how the light comes through the piston. All right. Now we need to go up. Oh, just before we put anything in place here, let's get the other stuff done. So the witch water is going to be at this level. Actually, let's do this a little differently. I should be there now. What's going on? There it is. Let's take out our torch for just now. And we'll just put down a regular torch so we got some light. So when this is in the down position, we want it to be able to flow out here. There. So now it's flowing into the room. We want it to flow out here. Why is there one missing there? And like that. Now, I have an issue here. I just noticed in my design. This is a too high space. A mob could spawn up here. Okay, I know how to fix it. We'll go back. I need some glass. Now, I got to get back up. Yeah, so this piece here needs to be glass. Now, I inconveniently have loose cobble down there. And I don't have a magnet yet. There, we got it. Okay. So now we can put our redstone torch here. That'll push this up. See how it's blocking off these two edges here? And we can put our witch water right there. See, the reason I ran and grabbed the glass is they can't spawn on top of glass. Can I still reach up there to put in the thing? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm going to have to do this a little bit in the dark. And for the last piece, let's use a piece of stone. And then we'll put back our piece there. Now when we press this button, we got witch water flowing in all four directions. So it turns any skeletons that are there into wither skeletons. I think that's a pretty neat configuration. All right, that's done. Come down here. Let's get, I just like seeing the loose buckets. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this next part. So, I definitely have too much stuff on my bar. Bag opener. It's simple to make. Sorry, that was the bag storage. This is the bag opener. Loot recycler. And I'm going to use, what's a crafting ingredient? And I'm going to use XNet to do my sorting out of my crate. Because I think that's going to be the easiest thing I could think of to do the filtering. So we're going to need some, actually we don't need the network cable right now, but I'm going to grab some. What I need are the connectors. So I got 16 of them. We're going to need a trash can. What is that for? I don't remember what that's for. Machine blocks. Why are there 4 of them? Oh yeah, it makes 4 automatically. That's right. Yeah, okay. And I need something to power the... I'm going to replace that with something different later. But for now, I need something to power the controller. Okay, so the way I'm going to set this up is I'm going to set my controller there. My bag opener here. Storage there. Recycler there. And then I'm going to put my trash can down here, I think. And then we're going to take our furnace generator, put it there. And it's going to need some coal. I just thought of that. And actually, no, let's not use coal. And I forget who brought this up in the comments, but this is probably a good idea at this particular point in time. We will grab one up there. I wonder why. That. We'll take it here. Let's see how long these last in here. Anyways, that's going to give us our power. Whoa, it's going through those things pretty damn quick. If we're going to use those, we need an awful lot of them. Well, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, not that one. Okay, now for our setup purposes here. What we're going to do is we're going to have the 2 drawers here are going to item, create, and that's going to be an extract. And this is where the bags are going to end up going into. And they're going to extract from there and go insert here into my bag storage. Then for the next step, my bag storage is going to go, whoops, create. This is going to be my extract from bag storage, which is going to be white bags. And they're going to go into my bag opener here. That's the opener. And insert there. Then the bag opener is going to, for my next step, create, extract, and it's going to go, it's all going to go into this chest here. And whoops, not extracted, insert. So all the stuff is going to end up being placed into the small storage crate. Then from the small storage crate, oh, the other thing that can go in here is we'll have an extract on the loot recycler. is also going to be put, no, not there. Whoops, correction. The loot recycler is going to go into the bag storage. Then I'm going to start setting up filters afterwards, but I need some loot to do it with, as to which things are going to go into the loot recycler, which things are going to go into the trash. Oh, the controller slave. The controller slave gets this one here. Okay, so item, create, extract, insert. So everything it can. Oh, and we're going to give this a priority because there may be other places for things to go. So that gets a priority of 10. So it's going to shove whatever it can into the drawers. And later on, I'll come up with filtering mechanisms to send things to here, for instance, once I've got a filter set up for it, and into there. So this will be the higher priority, and anything that can't go into the loot recycler that I'm trashing goes into the trash. So that looks like it's all set up. Let's give this thing a try. These are some of the bags I got from killing mobs already. Whoops, my inventory was a mess. Well, actually, we should deliberately put them up here where they belong. So those can go in there. What's uncommon is the next one. You can go there. Then our rare loot bags can go there. And our epics. These things are all locked, right? Yes. Our epics can go there. Then legendary ends up here and possibly something else. Nothing is going. That's fine. Bag opener's opening. Nothing's coming out of the bag opener to go in there. Why not? Bag opener is an extract here. Oh, it's the wrong type. I don't know what I did. So we are extracting from the opener. And inserting into there. Then what I've got to do is sort through all this stuff and start putting it in drawers. So everything that can go into actually, I need to make more drawers in this. I was thinking about it. I'm going to put at least one more up there. I might even put it in a basement for more drawers to deal with all the stuff that's going to be coming through here. But we're going to get lots of good stuff that way. And I'm not going to make you wait through as I start sorting this all out. I will show you again next episode some of the things I've done for the sorting purposes. But that's a pretty sort of neat little setup for dealing with my bags, right? Is that everything from here? Yep, that is. So now what I'm going to do is finish off the episode, and I'm going to... Oh. That thing's had time, and it seems to have... I didn't think you could place them while the torches were there. Have I still got F7 on? Yep. I didn't think you could place anything while there was torches around. So it hasn't hit that spot yet, but it seems to be doing all right on the rest of it. But I don't want to get more than 24 away from that. So how far is 24 away from that? I can't go all the way up to the edge. Anyway, so yeah, I just got to wait till that happens. I could have made a magnum torch or something like that, and or mega torch or whatever it's called, and that would have covered me till there. It just got one, and it'll eventually fill in those other two, and then I'll move the rest of these. But I'm not going to make you wait for that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you next time. Go out there and have some fun. Thanks.